Oh, what a beautiful afternoon. Oh, what a beautiful day. And what if every day could be beautiful because you were healthy, fit and strong? And what if being healthy, fit and strong was easy, simple, fast, and everything that we already know about, or what we think we already know about being healthy, fit and strong, was far too complicated and we could make it more simple? What if? And the reason I ask that question with so much passion and enthusiasm is we live in a world now where we literally have become unwell, diseased, sick, out of shape, unhealthy, we're unfit, and our kids are growing up in that world in exactly that same way. And I don't want that for children. How about you? So what are we going to do to make it simple and easy, and what if it was? Because a lot of people make being fit and strong really complicated. So what if you never had to go on a diet? You could eat whatever you wanted to and really enjoy it. What if your exercise, being fit and strong, the process of getting fit and strong, which most people would call exercise, was simple and easy? And what would life be like if you were fit and strong? What if you were the most physically fit and physically strong, and let's say mentally fit and strong as you could possibly be? How would your life be different? So first question, what if you never had to diet, you could eat whatever you wanted? Second question, what if being fit and strong was simple and easy? And third question, what if you were the fittest and strongest mentally and physically you could possibly be? How would your life be different? And I get excited when I ask those questions because that's how I live my life, and I know that it's possible. But the mindset change for that is often complicated because it seems we've been brainwashed, bombarded with so much information about how complicated it is to be healthy, to be fit and to be strong. So if you went back to zero-based thinking, we call it, so we didn't know anything about how to be fit or strong or healthy or how to exercise or gyms or pills, powders, potions, programs, any of the things that we're bombarded with every day about being healthy, fit and strong, what if we didn't know any of that? Would we make it simple? Would we make it easy? Would we make it fast? Would we make it safe? Would we make it effective? And I'm sure the answer is yes. So if we look at the first bit, which is the fuel to be alive, so we have to eat food. If we don't eat food, we die. If we don't drink water, we die. They're pretty important. But what if your body was so fit and strong that you could eat whatever you wanted to and your body burnt it up? Better than that even, what if we were so fit and strong that if we were hungry, our body told us, if we were full, our body told us, when we're thirsty, our body says, give me some water, when we're tired, our body says, let me get some sleep. And that's the endocrine system, that's the hormonal system that tells us what we need and when we need it. Is it possible that when we're fit and strong that works really well? So the whole challenge with food, I've got to eat the whole packet, or I don't eat because I'm hungry, I eat because I'm emotionally distressed, or I eat because I'm angry, or I eat because I've got challenges in my life, or I eat for a whole heap of different reasons, then I'm not hungry. Is it possible that if your endocrine system's on fire, if it's fit and strong and it's working, then you wouldn't have any challenge with any of those things? You just eat when you were hungry, stop eating when you were full, and your body would actually tell you what you needed to eat. Isn't that exciting? You don't need a nutritionist or a social media influencer or a naturopath and they're all awesome people to have in your life. But what if you didn't have to have those people to tell you what to do? What if you listened to your own body and it told you what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat? Wouldn't that be awesome? And is it possible that a fit, strong body, that's exactly how it functions? The next bit is how to be fit and strong. And have we made that really complicated? And what if it was really simple? And same again, if you didn't listen to all the other information that's out there, the big loud noise rah, that we get every day, what if you learnt your anatomy and physiology? What if you actually went to the foundation of how the human body works, which is what is it made of? And how do those systems work together to get fit and strong? Because the human body was never meant to be weak and unfit. Would that be fair? We were never meant to be overweight. We were never meant to be out of shape. We were never meant to be sick and diseased. The human body's meant to be 100% healthy, fit and strong. So if we understand anatomy and physiology, which is the human body, is it possible that we would understand how to get the body fit and strong in a simple, easy way? And to put it in no more simple terms than this, if I get puffed, I get fit. if I overload my muscles and bones, I get strong. If I overload my endocrine system, my central nervous system, by getting puffed and by overloading my muscles and bones, then they get really fit and strong as well. My immune system's built inside my bones, so if I've got strong bones, I'm going to have a strong immune system that can fight germs, bugs, viruses and diseases. If I've got strong bones, I'm going to have great posture. I'm not going to get osteoporosis, bone thinning disease. Go Bentley! I love dogs because they just live in the moment, and my dogs are so healthy because they eat and love their food. They get puffed and love it. They play and cuddle and love it. And I just wish that humans lived a little bit more like puppy dogs. Wouldn't that be awesome? So get puffed, and the safe way to get puffed and the fast way to get puffed. But when you have a look at how the human body works, the phosphate system, which is the fight and flight system, which is the 10-second, the only energy system in our body where we can work at 100% effort. And the reason I share that so passionately, if I put in less than 100% effort, is it possible that I'll get less than 100% result? So why would I want to do anything at less than 100%? And the beautiful thing about exercising in the phosphate system, that system at 100% effort only lasts for 10 seconds. That means I only need to get puffed for 10 seconds. I only need to overload my muscles and bones for 10 seconds at a time. And then I've got to wait till they recover before I do it again. Because if I do it before I'm recovered, then I can't go at 100% effort. So it makes the whole process really simple. Get puffed and don't go again until you get your breath back. And now that might be in 20 seconds, but it might be in an hour or 2 hours or 2 days. But if I'm constantly forcing my body to get puffed, I'm going to get fit. And if I'm fit, the rest of my body systems work effectively. I can't do that if I'm not strong. But we've made strong complicated, haven't we? If you talk to anybody about a gym program or gym exercises or getting strong or lifting heavy or tight muscles or strong muscles, it's all so complicated. Why have we made it so complicated? And I take full responsibility for that because I came into the exercise profession, listened to all the stuff that was already there, didn't learn my anatomy and physiology, didn't ask enough questions, and ended up doing long, slow, boring exercise programs that didn't work. They were unsafe, they were ineffective, and I just got annoyed. I can't put it any other way. I got annoyed. Look, I'm doing all this exercise. How come I'm not really fit? I'm doing all this lifting. How come I'm not really strong? Because I was exercising in the wrong energy system. And I didn't know that, didn't learn that, didn't understand that until I got self-educated. I learnt my anatomy, I learnt my physiology and found out that it's really easy to be fit, get puffed, 10 seconds. It's really easy to be strong, overload your muscles and bones. They're blind, they can't count muscles and bones, that is. So it doesn't matter what you lift, and it doesn't matter how many times you lift it. It just means that if you lift for longer than 10 seconds at 100% effort, so if you lift it for 10 seconds at 50% effort, you're not going to get a result because you're only doing 50% effort. But if you lift at 100% effort for 10 seconds in the phosphate system, you get a strong body, strong brain, strong muscles, strong bones, strong endocrine system. Everything gets strong. And when you're really strong, then you can be fit, because when you go to get puffed, when you want to overload your heart and lungs, if you're weak, if you're frail, if your muscles and bones aren't strong, you can't push hard to get puffed. See how beautifully it works together? So to fuel your body effectively, get fit, get strong, and all of that will work effectively because your hormonal system will tell you when to eat and when to stop eating, what to eat and how much you need. When you're fit and strong, everything inside your body works effectively. What does that mean for your life? And that's the third part. So what if you never had to diet? You don't when you're fit and strong. What if your exercise program could be short, fast, safe and effective? It is if you work in the phosphate system, 10 seconds of 100% effort. But what would your life be like? What if you were mentally and physically strong for the rest of your life? Would you have good posture because your muscles are holding up your bones? Would you decrease the risk or have no osteoporosis, bone thinning disease? Would you reduce the risk and or have no risk at all of coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety, most cancers, stroke, Alzheimer's, dementia, all the things that happen with an inactive body? Would you have great hair, great skin, great nails? Would you feel good, have a stack of energy, have a fast metabolism that burns up everything that you put in? So not only does your endocrine system work effectively to tell you when to eat and when to stop eating, but when you've got a fit, strong body, you've got a fast metabolism. So you burn everything up really quickly. You can't get fat. You just can't, because your body burns up everything that you use before it can get into the fat cell to fill them up. I get really excited about this, but also a little bit sad because it really is simple. What if you never had to diet? What if your exercise was fast, short, safe and effective? What if you were fit and strong? And all of that comes together in one simple package. Get puffed to get fit. Overload your muscles and bones to get strong. It's short, it's fast. Make sure that it's safe. This ridiculous notion of breaking your body up into little pieces and doing lots of different exercises, that makes an exercise program long, but most of the time it makes it unsafe as well because we're putting shearing forces through our joints rather than compression and traction forces. When you do big exercises, you get big results. When you do big exercises that use lots of muscles and bones at the same time, lots of different joints moving at the same time, you have a big hormonal response, a big endocrine response, a big central nervous system response. You have a big energy effort response, but it's also safe because that's how the human body works. We're not meant to exercise on the ground. We're not meant to exercise in the kneeling position. We're not meant to exercise sitting down. The human body was never meant to lie down, sit down, kneel down, except in very interesting circumstances. Sleep lying down. If you pray, you might kneel, I suppose. And sitting is a ridiculous position. Why would we ever sit down? This makes life really simple. If you want to be happy, if you want to be healthy, if you want to be fit, if you want to be strong, what if we made it simple and easy, fast and effective? What if you never had to go on another diet? What if your being fit and strong process was simple and fast and safe? And what if you were fit and strong mentally and physically for the rest of your life? What else could you do? Could mountain climbing, water skiing, dancing all night at a nightclub, having a baby, handling stress, handling challenges that come up, being a parent, being a boss, all the things that cause stress in life. Imagine if you were mentally and physically strong, how much easier all of that would be to deal with. What if? What if you could sing every day like I do? Super duper doo, how are you? I am simply amazing and awesome and fantastic. Woohoo! Oh, what a beautiful day.